welcome to another episode of Zoey's Diary. I guess I'll take these off. I just filmed 3 videos for you guys, which I'm really excited about, minus the fact that there's some construction going on, so there's like this humming, banging. Can you hear that? I hope that you can't. I hope that for some reason you can't hear it, but if you do, my apologies. But I just really wanted to get out a bunch of videos for you guys, which will be up soon. And thank you guys so much for all of your thoughtful questions. I answered them all in my Q&A, which I'm very excited about. Except actually, I think that I forgot one question that I received last night, and that was in regards to what do I do to stay in shape or stay fit and healthy. So as you guys know, I'm vegan, and I definitely promote the vegan lifestyle diet, which I'll link my vegan playlist below. But in regards to physical activity, I run. I don't have a gym membership here in Italy. It's actually quite complicated to get a gym membership here in Italy. You have to get a doctor to do some tests and then give you a note and all that. It's not as easy as just signing up and, you know, handing over your credit card or whatever. But that being said, I have minimized, I really like the word minimalize. I know that I made it up myself, and I know that I do say it sometimes. But okay, so I have minimized my life quite a bit, and I'm really into saving money when I can and saving money in regards to gym membership. So I run 5 days a week, I try to, and I run for 45 minutes or longer each of those times. And running is just, it's a passion of mine. I used to hate it, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So in university, I forced myself. I remember signing up for the class and cringing, but I just knew I needed a kick in the ass. And I signed up for fitness and conditioning, and it was at Vancouver Island University. Les Malbin was the teacher, and he made me love running. I hated it. I was that kid in PE class, in cheerleading, basketball, whatever sport I was in, when we had to run laps, I would literally cut corners. I was literally eyes on the coach, seeing when the coach turned his or her back, and I was cutting that corner. Like, running I was not into it. I was not into it. I didn't mind running up and down the court when I was playing basketball or doing whatever, but just running was just, nah, no way. But after taking this course, after being forced to get up and run in the snow, not Toronto snow, but BC snow, little snow, the cold, the rain, just being forced to get up and do that in the morning, just getting that kick in the ass, like I said, just made me love it. So if you hate running, if you're one of those people who hate running out there, go buy yourself some good shoes. I personally love Asics. I love the gel. I actually had a test done on my feet when I was at a running shoe store in Denmark, and they watched me on the treadmill and let me know if I pronated or supinated. That means whichever way your feet kind of turn in when you run. So definitely figure out what would be best for you, and maybe it might require a little bit of research, but when you have an amazing pair of shoes, like I definitely always buy Asics because I just love them. I love the gel. They're comfortable for me. They're very nice for my knees and support-wise, my back. So I actually need a new pair. I haven't done too much looking, but I know that I have found Asics in Denmark before, so I'm hoping to buy a new pair up there for Christmas, and if I do, I will show you guys. Another tip I have is make sure that when you begin running is to run at least 2 days per week. So we would have one day that was called an LSD run, which is long, slow distance running. And then another one, which was either maybe running starts for 20 minutes or sprinting for 20 minutes, just kind of like a fast, just get it done workout. But I personally, I love long, slow LSD runs, long, slow distance runs, because I feel like that's where I clear my mind. That's where I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's like a form of meditation for me to just go out and run and just look outside. I'm gonna take you guys outside actually while we're here, because I'm showing you that now. It's more Christmassy, or no, not Christmassy, but it is more into December now. Anyways, sorry, back to the running topic. I tend to do this. I tend to just ramble on, chatty Zoe, as you guys know, but I'm just so happy to be back with you guys because it's been a few videos since I filmed Zoey's Diary, and I've been missing it. I've been missing you guys. Okay, so back to running. So shoes, do an LSD run and kind of like a fast intensity run per week, and make yourself do this. And I recommend doing this in the morning. I kind of have this mentality in the mornings of literally roll out of bed, get changed, go, okay? Just do it, like get outside and get yourself being active before you can even think about it, before you can contemplate, I don't know if I feel like it today. Sometimes I put on my freaking Lululemon pants backwards because I'm just so tired and like kind of disoriented. But just get yourself outside. Once your face hits that fresh, cold air, just do it. okay? Just don't allow yourself the time to think about it, because then you're gonna give yourself excuses, and when you ditch your excuses, you get your results, okay? I guess it's good that I kind of incorporated that into the Zoey's Diary video, because I needed to chat about that for a little while, I guess. Anyways, so I want to show you guys some of the decorations. I don't know if you've noticed. If you follow me on Snapchat, you probably have, because I'm all about this festive, you know, Justin Bieber, listening to it all the time. Okay, so I'll show you guys the decorations, and then I'm gonna show you outside. Then we're gonna make some food, and then I'm finally gonna show you guys how I do my makeup. I know it's already done, so I'm just gonna show you the products that I use. A lot of you ask about my eye makeup and how I do it, and it's very simple, very minimal products that I use, and I do the same makeup like every day, so I think it's nice to share with you guys. And I know in the new year I'm gonna film a morning routine, and I'll do the makeup tutorial thing, but just for now, I think I'm getting so many questions, so I'm just gonna share the eye makeup and also the lip color that I use, because I got a lot of questions on that too. So let's check out the decorations. Okay, so we have this nice little festive setup on the table here, and this is a nativity we have set up in the fireplace. Oh, it's just so lovely. This is my first Italian Christmas, so I'm so happy I'm documenting it. So lovely. I just think that these lights are just magic, and when I have my own place one day, I'm definitely going to have little cute lights and keep them up all year round. There's the stockings, Santa Claus, you know, Frosty, so look at the beard on that one, it's so cute, and another Frosty. Then moving over here, we have the gorgeous Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I feel like I should have some Christmas music on for you guys. Hold on, let me get the beeps out. It's like literally like right there. Yeah, drummer boy. But this year my favorite is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Yeah, that's more like it. And now we're gonna head outside. Okay, so here's the stunning view in December. Today is December 16th, and our tree still has no leaves, obviously, but things are looking a little different out here. A little more green leafless, I'd say. Still stunning, and it isn't too cold, to be honest with you guys. It's not bad out here at all. Our basil plants have, you know, diminished a little bit, but I know they'll be back when the sun comes out and the warmth comes out again. Beautiful view. I also want to touch on the weather in Paris too. The weather in Paris was perfect, and it was quite similar to how it was here. We were very lucky. It was sunny. We had a little bit of fog, you know, on Saturday morning, but as you might have watched the vlog, I hope you guys watched it. I'll leave it below if you haven't. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for better weather in Paris. And honestly, I'm really enjoying the weather here in Rome. I think it's beautiful. I think Rome is still beautiful. I'm still in love with it. But that being said, I want to talk to you guys about something important. Paris changed some things for me. So originally, you guys, I touched on this a little bit in my Q&A, which stay tuned for that video because I answered a lot of common FAQs. So I'm learning the Italian language and I'm loving Italy, but there was such a comfort in going to Paris and France, because I actually have French because I was in French immersion as a child. So my French was so much better than my Italian, and I hate to admit that because I'm really trying with my Italian, but my French just came more, like I didn't have to think about it too much. Even though it's been so long since I practiced French, I could still get by quite well. And I fell in love with Paris. Paris is better than I expected. I've always wanted to go to Paris. I always wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, you know, but it was more dreamy than I imagined, and I fell in love with it a little bit. And I've looked into getting a France visa as a Canadian. So like I talked about in the Q&A, I don't know where I'm gonna go this next year and what I'm gonna do next, but I'm taking you guys along with me, and I definitely want to spend another year in Europe. And like I said, I fell in love with Paris. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of trying to stay in Rome, but unfortunately it's quite difficult for me to stay in Italy another year after this visa, unless we were to get married, and you guys know I'm not about to do that. So yeah, that's where we're at. Anyways, I wanted to open up to you guys about that and tell you that Paris changed things for me, And let me know if you guys have been to Paris and if you found it dreamy and fascinating. And the thing too is that although I love Rome and although I love Italy, I think that there's so many other places in Europe that I would love to explore. And I would love to situate myself in another city that I feel is quite big, and there's so much to be learned, architecture and history and art-wise, like the Louvre. Oh my goodness. Did you guys know that if you wanted to see the entire Louvre, you'd have to dedicate 13 days to it? 13 days to it. That's how big it is. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just another reason for me to live in Paris. So I might live in Paris next year, okay? Looking into it. I don't know. I know I'm such a Sagittarius, and I fall in love with things at the drop of a hat, and I just feel spontaneous and want to go places, but I really, truly feel like I could live in Paris, so we'll see. And I mean, if I could know English, French, and Italian, like, that would be so cool. That would be really cool. I'd be very proud of myself if I could accomplish 3 languages. I know that for other parts of the world, you are more motivated and kind of pressured, and throughout school, you need to learn multiple languages. Like my cousins in Denmark, they know so many languages, I feel like. And I just wish that I had that kind of pressed upon me a little bit more when I was growing up, when it was a little bit more effortless. But yeah, I've set goals for myself, so here's to achieving them. Anyways, I'm starving. I seem to go from hungry, as in like I could always eat, to starving. So I'm at that starving phase right now, so I think I'm gonna whip something up. Yeah, let's go. So I don't think that I've made pasta with you guys before, but I am in Italy, so I think we should whip up some pasta today. I just have zucchini. I have some pomodoro sauce, and yeah, it's just some pasta. So I'm just gonna whip up some type of veg pasta. I'll show you as I go. I don't really use any specific recipes. I more so just toss things in, hope for the best, and normally I'm pretty lucky, so let's go. Okay guys, so here we are, and I'm really excited to indulge into this. It's probably a bit too hot right now, so I thought that okay, so while this cools off a little bit, I'll tell you. So what I did was I chopped up. Alright, I'm just gonna speak over that and hope that it goes away again soon. So what I did, I chopped up the zucchini. I also chopped up some onion and some garlic, and I steamed the zucchini first because I like to have it a little bit soft in the sauce. So let that steam up with a little bit of water. I added the garlic, and then I added the onion, and then I added a little bit of pepperoncino. I let those steam up a little bit just so they all kind of mingle in the flavors and get all those good juices flowing in there. And then what I did was I added the tomato sauce after they'd steamed up a little bit. And I didn't notice that the tomato sauce we had already had pepperoncino in it, so this is gonna be a little bit spicy. But I think it's gonna be good. I like my spice. Let that cook up in there. I added a little bit of water. I didn't use the whole jar of tomato sauce, so I did make sure that I added a little bit of water. Usually I kind of wash the jar out with water and then dump it back in. Then for the pasta. So I use spaghetti number 5. I finished up the box, which was about 140 grams, and I put that into a pot. I added a little bit of rock salt and let that cook for 9 minutes until it's al dente. You know, I'm pretty sure probably 10 grams of it didn't make it into this dish right now because I like to try the pasta as I go, you know, like that chef feeling. And then when I drained the pasta, I put it, or pasta, I feel like that's the Canadian way to say it, pasta. Okay, so I drained the pasta, I put it back into the pot, and then I added this sauce that I prepared on top, and I mixed it up in there, let it sit for a minute or so, and then moved it to my bowl, which it is now. And I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be a little bit spicy, like I said, but let's give it a try now. We've waited long enough and been impatient with the construction noise, so like I said before, I hope that that's okay. Oh yeah, not too spicy. Well, depends how you feel about spice. I like spice, but this is good. This is good. I'm gonna get myself a big glass of water, and I'm going to finish this up, and then we're gonna go downstairs so I can show you guys my eye makeup and my lipstick. Okay guys, so here are the products I use on my eyes and my lip stuff. So to start off, I use Urban Decay. This is an eyeshadow primer potion. And honestly, if you guys haven't used this stuff, it works so well. And this tube lasts over a year. I don't know if that's healthy or I should still be using it, but whatever. I use it every single day, so if I haven't run out of it, then I assume they'd make these smaller if it was bad to use. So first, to start off, I use this MAC pigment, and I know that MAC isn't vegan, and I bought this way before I went vegan. Honestly, this is a huge pigment. It's called Naked, and I got it over a year ago, and as you can see, it's still full to the top. So when that runs out, I'll definitely have to find myself a replacement for it. But I use this brush from Sephora to place it on, and I apply it all the way up to my brow. And then the next eyeshadows that I use is either Woodwinked or Tempting. I have both of them, and this one is Tempting. And I've had these two for over 5 years. My roommate Jen gave them to me, and look, this is the only one that you can kind of see the bottom of it. I use these almost every day as well, and I apply them with this brush, and I apply them to one half of my eyelid and then sometimes brush it over into the crease. And yeah, that's just basically the only two things that I do with my eyes. And then next, lips. I get a lot of questions on my lips, and I have shared this with you guys before, but I'm using this Kat Von D Lovecraft, and I line my lips with Makeup Forever's 3C. And I know Makeup Forever isn't vegan as well, but with all of these products that aren't vegan, as soon as they run out, I would be looking for alternatives. So if you guys have anything to recommend, make sure to leave them below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today. I absolutely love these Zoey'S diary videos, and I'm so happy I got to film one today because I've really missed you guys, and it feels good to be able to catch up with you and be extra chatty, you know, chatty style, the usual. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I hope that I answered some of your FAQs. If you have any other questions, leave them below because they always lead to new videos, and I'm so excited to have a whole new year with you guys. I'm hoping to film at least one other Zoey'S diary video before the new year, so we'll see. I'm excited to take you guys along on my adventures, and I hope that you're having an amazing festive holiday season. Wishing you and your families all the very best, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever other holiday you celebrate. I hope that it's going well for you. I love you guys so much, so don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe below if you like this video, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!